Good morning. We are gonna do a first look, probably just the prologue, but I need to actually go back. Yeah, I need to erase that. I started it, and it is kind of a tutorial, but it does dive into a gunfight really quick, so I figured that'd be a good place to stop it and start it over again. And I'm hoping the audio is okay. Plenty of sound options. I took the music far down, but I'm not sure if the sound volume is too low. Let's go up to... That looks like it'll probably be okay. I don't know if there's like a crashing crescendo, then maybe the music will still be a little bit too loud, and let's take the sound down somewhere closer to it. If it's too quiet, just let me know. And when we cover it for an actual stream, rather than just a first look, then I'll go and adjuster it. But I'm sure somebody will join the stream and let me know if it sounds like shit. So, I know nothing about this game other than it comes out today and takes place in space.
Alert. Systems damaged. Warp drive pressure increasing.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power!
But Captain...
I said full power! That's an order!
Redistributing power. Capacitors charging in 4, 3...
Just a bit more.
Warp successful.
We've made it.
Okay, so...
Damage analysis.
Starting damage assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
Okay, engines are adjustable. Forward speed with mouse forward. You can see it, the power indicator in the bottom right. Reverse, just mouse back.
Moderate
I wish that mouse click would zero them out. I think that'd be great.
Systems.
Good morning, Jaso. How's the audio sounding, man? You're the first one in the chat today. Is that too loud? Not loud enough? Or as just the gunfire goes? I don't think anything else is gonna happen until we do what they've told me in the upper right here. So let JSO be the judge. Seems all good? Sweet. If the music's too loud or the game seems a little too quiet or anything, just let me know. So, A and D to turn left and right. W and S to tilt, pitch down and upward. And Q and E for rotate.
Navigation systems operational. Testing power systems.
And this part's gonna get a little clunky too. So, up arrow to assign energy to weapons full. Down arrow to undo it. Left to go engines, twice to go full. Is it twice? Oh, it's twice for weapons to go full weapons. And right for shields. So it's fairly adjustable.
Warp signatures in the vicinity.
We've been followed. Prepare for attack.
Oh, I haven't tried this. Oh, I was in 360 mode. Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm just sitting on my ass. Full power. Because I'm assuming they're going to hit me less frequently if I'm moving. I'm going to try to get to the other side of this guy too and use him as a shield. Well, never mind. I'll launch a missile at this fuck too. Oh, wait for it, wait for it. I don't know if you can see the little missile that was just launched. And hopefully it dinged his shields enough that we got him. Nope. Oh, he's at 5% though. Let's finish him off. Oh, okay. Right mouse button to zoom. I don't see any blind spot on these so far. Kind of like in X4, there's certain vectors that you want to approach from, depending on what you're fighting. But I'm thinking the broadside is a bad idea. I mean, he's definitely got weapons on the side of the ship. But it looks like they have a
incoming. We need more firepower.
Pretty good cover fire. And I don't see a number, like, of nukes that I have or anything like that. Just a time on how long it'll take to replenish them. Or probably to load the next one, you know? So I kind of wasted another weapon there. Kind of doing my best to dodge here. You could please get ticked on, sir. And stay between me and your buddy, that'd be great too. Just hold still. Oh, got another nuke loaded. It's kind of a waste to probably use it on that guy though. Stop shooting me with your laser, please. So I'm gonna fire the nuke at this guy who's at 100%, and then we'll finish this guy off. Or the nuke will just do whatever the hell it wants. Maybe the nuke hits whatever my mouse is on. Maybe it's guided.
One of our shields has fallen.
Fly-by-wire nuke. Which one? Oh, it's our rear shield. Okay. Doing hull damage. Didn't quite have enough to finish him, though. Okay, where's this last asshole? Stop shooting me from behind. The shields, the weapons run out of energy, that little beep there. Oh, got him down to 54%. Might be able to finish him with this last volley, depending on how his shields do. We're at 84% on our side shield. Oh, maybe it's actually underneath. Maybe I need to keep this guy up above me. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Both of those shields are pretty tore up.
Team. Is everyone all right?
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale.
Exactly,
of
Kalania.
64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
2 casualties? That's not that bad. For a fight with, I don't even know. How many ships was that? 2, 4, 5, maybe 6? 6 different ships? Okay, so we're supposed to, I see. And then I just hold the button. Same as the fire button.
System analysis.
We're gonna steal all their shit.
Repairs needed immediately.
All right. Mai, what's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector.
It is somewhat interesting. It's definitely a different control scheme than most games like this.
Should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing warp drive.
And playing on low DPI seems to help a hell of a lot too. But I have to kind of rotate the ship while I control the mouse. And the mouse is pretty much just where all my guns are pointing, and then the direction of the ship seems to matter as well. And I'm not sure how collisions are going to work out, but I was really trying to avoid like running into the husks and everything. So the stellar map allows quick travel between nearby sectors. Open it up and jump to Tacit Stella sector. Okay. Can do. Yeah, we were pretty dicked up before we got into that fight. Oh, I'm assuming that's me? Okay. And just click on it to go there?
Warp drive engines damaged. Jump impossible.
Oh, great.
My. Which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay. Set in the coordinates.
Coordinates set.
Oh, interesting. Space stations, known areas, and anomalies in the same sector will show up on the screen. In order to move, we can use quantum engines. Before charging the engine, make sure there's space in front of the ship so as not to crash. What about after? Like, how much space are we talking? Because there's a huge rock right there. Do I have to have, like, a somewhat clear line of sight? Here, let's do it for science. And then... Oh, yeah, I think we're still going to be under direct flight control, so let's make sure that we're not pointing at the big rock.
My situation report on Antaros Port.
Accessing database. This station serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons and mining sector speculators. It has a large port specialized for trade freighters that return full of materials from mining settlements. They also swear they have the best beet soup recipe in the universe.
Mmm, beet soup, huh? Look. Then G to deactivate it? Okay, apparently I'm still a little ways away. Must be a pretty big station. It seemed like I was pretty close. Oh, okay, it just pops me out of it when it needs to. Alright, and it's telling me which dock to go to.
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here. We request docking permission.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it, Jimbo?
Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication.
Alright, let's start to
Docking
translate
protocol
downward.
prepared.
A little bit of physics going on, but everything seems mostly instantaneous, so kind of like fly-by-wire physics. Let's get rotated around. I have no idea what part of my ship is actually supposed to dock to that, so that's fun. Oh, I guess I could read the fucking manual, huh? When you reach a friendly allied station, you'll be assigned a docking bay. It'll be highlighted as operational. To dock, fly to the highlighted area and fly into the light. Okay, so the bottom of my ship, from the looks of it. If you need more precise movement, you can make use of the lateral and vertical thrusters using shift and left control to move the ship vertically and Z and C to move the ship laterally. Right, so if I want to strafe right, then I use Z and C. It's WASD for pitch and yaw, Z and C for strafe or lateral control, and then shift and control. So my left hand is going to be buff as fuck by the time we get done playing this. Let's go move in there. Go into the light, Caroline. That's right. And I don't know if, like, the nose of my ship... Wait, am I flying into the right light? Am I supposed to fly into the bottom part? And I also feel like I'm upside down. Oh, okay, I see the stop sign. But what part of my ship is supposed to stop there? Am I there? Oh, okay. So it just takes over once I get into the general area. Nice, I just do the foreplay and it does all the rest of the work. Access points on space stations or planets will be marked with an orange selectable box. In these locations, you'll find what devices are available. Shops, shop, crew hiring, garage, shipyard, and other unique events. Seeing what each station has to offer can help you weather the dangers of the universe. To move around the station, right-click to move the camera around the station. Oh, gotcha. It's a little wonky, but there is a setting for that. It's also inverted, which is also a little wonky, but there's, I'm sure, a setting for that too. Position the cursor. What? Position the cursor of an orange point. I'm sure that was supposed to be on, but like the game comes out today. Select the area you want to access by clicking on it. The red area indicates the zone's exit point. Click it to leave the station or planet that you are on. Go to the docks of the Antares port. Okay, so we have a commercial zone and we have docks. Let's go to the docks, as we were told. Well, I got a cat hair in my coffee or something. Gross. I think it was mustache hair. It's all fine. You discover a great commotion around the freighters on the station when you exit your ship. You hear shouts from all angles and merchants bidding at ever-increasing numbers over merchandise. Your crew and yourself leave the freighters behind and search for a repair workshop. Find yourself looking at the neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. Okay. Look down. Look down at my shoulder. Unknown woman. Ouch, that hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners and metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. Don't worry. Are you hurt? You should be more careful. You're speaking to a captain of the Republic. You okay? How you doing? Susan White. No, it was my fault entirely. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. My name is Susan. I'm the head of the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. What can I do for you? Actually, we were just looking for a repair shop for our ship, or no, we're just passing through. No, we were definitely looking. You walk together to the docking bay where your ship is located. Susan rubs her eyes incredulously. No way, a KP-564 SC warship? It's completely total. How did you manage to... Alright, we can do it. But it won't be cheap or easy. The repair cost highly exceeds your credit account. After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for the payment. In the meantime, this will give you a completely operational ship. Well, so we get a loaner? Okay. Susan, do you know where we can find the communications room? Of course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I can show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. You walk through the station until reaching a transmission bay, where you encounter two guards. After identifying yourself, you're allowed to pass and spot the transmission crew busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You're granted a terminal in order to send a situation report to the Republic. Alright, let's do the duty. Captain Scott here, transmitting from the Antares port station in sector Thama 6. Captain Scott, we're expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Uh-oh. Explain the situation. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. We were following the trail of a slaver network in the Lithoba 1 sector. We infiltrated their base and we secured vital intelligence that you asked us for, but our scientists are still unable to decipher it. During our retreat, we were ambushed by an assault fleet. We thought we'd left them behind when we arrived in the sector, but we were intercepted. Finally managed to finish off the enemy ships, but 2 of my crew members have lost their lives and the Genesis was practically destroyed. Sorry to hear that, Captain. We'll give them the sending off they deserve. What is the current status of the Genesis? It is fucked. Currently, it is inoperative. As soon as it's repaired, we'll return to the headquarters for the Stellar Summit. As one of the most experienced captains of the Republic, your presence is requested as head escort in the reception of our guests. That's not a very... Yeah, that doesn't make me feel good. Like, I literally just started being a captain 19 minutes ago, and we're the most experienced one. Shit is going to hell in a handbasket. Every governing body of the universe shall be present, and will set aside their differences in favor of a new era of peace and prosperity. Not if I have anything to say about it. Don't worry, Admiral. We'll arrive before the visit starts. Okay. So we got a new ship, apparently. Commercial areas are almost always the best place to stock up on provisions. In them you'll be able to find bounty contracts, supply shops, hire crew members. Your stash will let you store more items than you can use on new runs. Go to the commercial area of the Antares port. Accept the contract, the Antares Freighter. Oakley dokley. Holy items. We got hacking drones, sniper rifles, SMC vests, bulletproof vests, cloaking generator. What we got? And oh, these are stuff that are available in the store. This is the contract that we need to take. This is the cost of repairs. Prison. Here you can turn in your prisoners to return for... Wait, what? Here you can turn in your prisoners in return for a reward. I gotcha. And I can't really read what the hell it says up here. Oh, and it went away. So that helps. I hope that wasn't important. Commercial areas are... Oh, it's because if I mouse over it, the game's like, oh, you're not interested in this. No, I think it's so that we can see and highlight everything on here without blocking anything. You'd be able to find bounty contracts, supply shops. Okay, so we already knew all that. And what do we have for sale? Better hacking drone. Is it? Ours is a Mark II. That's a Mark 1. Never mind. Ours is superior quality. That one's high quality. Look at all the stats for this too. Range, resistance, duration, cooldown. Pulse generator Mark 1. Shield generators, ion reactors, heavy lasers, plasma cannons. Oh dear. Okay. So the Antero's freighter. In order to repair the ship, we'll need an ion reactor. This wouldn't usually be a problem if we had the need of material, but this isn't the case. We haven't had any news from the space freighter E-32 Pulsar repair ship in 2 Earth days. Her crew isn't answering any hails, and their last coordinates show it nearing an asteroid field known as the Antero's Cemetery. I need you to find them. Investigate the area and recover the cargo. It's the proto-molecule. We accept. Because we have no choice. How do we get out of here? Okay, leave the station. Wait a minute. What if I just wanted to go back to the station? Is that an option? Station. Stash. We got systems. What do we got? So we got plasma cannons, a light cannon, pulse generators, and a nuclear missile launcher. Now, I don't see any, like, actual nuclear missile. So burst. For a short time, the weapons fire at high speed without consuming energy. I was using that a lot. And nuclear missile. Nuclear warhead is launched capable of destroying ships in a single impact. Sometimes. Optic camouflage. Generate an energy field that makes it harder for enemies to see you. EMP pulse projects an energy field that temporarily incapacitates enemy ships. And a mine launcher projects a minefield that explodes on contact. Well, that seems like a terrible idea for me, from the way that I was flying this around before. So we do have a cloaking generator, we have a mine launcher, pulse generator, so, and these are all activated just with the number row. So Q and E to rotate, do a barrel roll, WAS and D for pitch and yaw, Q and C, and Control and Shift. I need more fingers. Or a second left hand. Departments. Engineering Workshop, level 12. Oh, nice. So there's going to be blueprints. And I'm assuming that there's going to be material that we'll need to accrue for us to actually be able to make any of that. These are our crew members. We have 2 vacancies because of that fight before. Okay. Let's make sure that that's our objective. Okay, so it doesn't actually undock us. The red button in the upper left just takes us back out to this screen. And there's nothing else that we can do here, as far as I'm aware. So we'll just take off, and our little loner is fucking adorable. Wow, it's far more
Everyone to their
agile.
posts, we must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do you think it could have been an attack?
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22, under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters. This behavior would be a direct violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section 2/08.
Organic space law. Ah, coffee. Alright, I'm gonna hit G. We're gonna go fast. Probably to our death, but hey. Cool looking game for sure. I don't know if there's gonna be planets. I think a lot of this is gonna take place in space. It's just kind of the impression that I get. That we're gonna go from system to system. I don't know if we can mine any of these. I would imagine so, though, because of the existence of the blueprints. I could totally see it happening. Breaking your immersion? Uh-oh, I wonder if it is. We could ask.
We've
Ooh.
arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates, Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. Mai, can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Let's take a look.
Protomolecule. We're all gonna die. Oh, I see. I was a little confused on why my right thruster was firing when I translate to the right. No, I'm still pretty confused. So if the front one and the back one are firing,
Captain,
then yes, I should be
we found
turning.
the source of the radiation. We
But
should proceed to scan.
these are backwards.
Affirmative. Mai, prepare the analysis module.
The one in the front should burn, and these two should burn. Like that. Okay, now it's working. I don't know. Okay, let's slow down here. Scanning system lets you scan enemy ships and objects. This lets you gather information in battle, such as the enemy's level, their weaker points, or additional event-related information. Aim and keep right mouse button held at to scan the radiation's origin. Okay. Do I target that? Oh god. This seems bad. Aim and keep right mouse button. Okay.
Scan
Gotcha.
complete, Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
That sounds bad.
This looks like the result of an attack. Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
Hey, wait. Are we getting paid for this? I didn't see anything that I could salvage out of that, so that kind of sucks. I think we're getting into a fight. I think this game's gonna have a lot of fights. Oh, sure looks like a
Captain,
fight.
We're being hailed. Shall we accept the call?
Affirmative.
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the Pirate Fleet here. I order your immediate retreat. This frigate is now under our control. Surrender, or we'll open fire.
This is the captain of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
You asked for it.
I'm ready to fire,
Charge!
Captain. Ooh, this thing doesn't have as much shield. I guess it's not much of a battleship, though, huh? I think we're in a courier vessel or something. Well, staying behind him seems slightly safer. okay. Never mind. Oh, we're gonna die, dude. Get him, Nuke. Nuke. Nuke, listen. Nuke. I don't know where my nuke just went, but hopefully it doesn't hit me. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so the nuke is guided. Definitely goes wherever my mouse is. And I can't tell which... I'm not sure which shields I have, so I don't know... You know, what surface do I want to present to them? Probably my butt? But I can't tell if that's a rear-facing shield or if it's an upper and a lower shield. Stop shooting me with stuff, sir. Get him, Nuke. Good Nuke. Who's a good little Nuke? Who's got your little Nuke belly? Hold on, sir. Let me recharge, and then we'll finish this. I'm gonna try to face him with my other shield. I guess we're gonna find out about collision, aren't we? Nah, he wants to stay on that side. Okay, fine. You can die wherever you want. Okay, now we loot.
Captain, the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have
Did
to
you
look
just say
for survivors
freighter?
and confirm the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
It's a freighter. We have to board something? God, we have to do everything. Man, now our loner ship looks just about as good as our previous ship, doesn't it? There we go. It's a little difficult to figure out where the hell everything is. There's two different camera views too, and I can't decide which one I like more. Like, this one's a little bit more restrictive. Maybe that's the way to go. And then this one, I can actually, like, mouse over to the edge of the screen and look behind us. Probably ought to stay in this one, though. Uh-oh. What happened? You wonder what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it, you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what were once their crew. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with two possible paths. Obviously, we go to the left. I mean... Your crew and you advance through the corridor you've chosen. The further in the ship you go, the more you get the feeling that you are not alone. After a while, you reach into the crossway. Left again. You reach a small chamber where the path splits off in two directions again. One of the specialists says, "Captain, I think we've been here already." You look a bit closer, and you're almost sure that you're back at the first turn you made. Okay, left then. Okay, choose another crossway. Let's go right. Reach a small chamber where the path splits off in two directions again. Sensing a theme. I hear you, Mezzo. I hear you. Captain, I think we've been already. So now we're back at the first one? Okay, so I've gone left and right. Well, first we went left and left. They said we were back where we started, so we went left and right. This time we'll go right. Crew and you advance through the corridor you've chosen. Further in the ship you go, blah blah blah. After a while, reach another crossway. Right and right. After walking in circles, you arrive at a hallway and a bay door that opens in front of you. Through the door frame, and still within the darkness, you're able to make out a faint light. Protomolecule. God damn it. Enter. As soon as you enter, the bay doors close and the lights turn on. At the end of the room, you see the raw protonite shipment stacked in rows that emits a ray of light. Robotic voice surprises you. It seems the ship's my system. Intruders detected in the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. Halt, we are the crew of the Genesis of the Republic, or we aren't intruders. Halt. The AI waits a few seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error. They are intruders. Shit. That's no good. I demand to speak with the captain immediately. Charisma 7+. Oh, so we have character stats, too. Oh, God. I suck at dice rolls. So, wait. That's a 10-sided die, right? Oh, yeah, that's what we needed. Charisma level doesn't allow you to succeed. The captain has no time to speak with intruders. Establishing analysis. Probability of the intruders not being identified as intruders, 100%. Bay doors begin to open and the crew and yourself hold on to what you can. The force of the vacuum pulls you forcefully toward them. The weakest of your crew members begin to have trouble holding on. Losses, 1 wounded. Okay, we are intruders, or if you open the bay doors, the shipment will be lost. Negative. The shipment has been anchored here to ensure its security. You can see the chest of mechanical anchors latched to the floor, although some are completely damaged. Okay, then we are intruders. 0% probability that the intruders are identified as intruders. Establishing analysis error. AI begins to calculate probabilities while it seems confused. Only someone who isn't an intruder would claim that they are. Or what are your orders? What are your orders? Confused by the question, the AI answers. The My System has to ensure the security of the shipment and is tasked with eliminating the intruders who would take it. If we want to protect the shipment, you would be the intruder that is jeopardizing it. Uh-oh, we're gonna fry its little AI brain. Due to the premise, the system continues. Analysis error, fatal logical error, intruder, destruction. The bay doors close behind you, eliminating the risk of being expelled through them, and the AI continues a litany of errors until it comes to the conclusion that it must eliminate itself. You hear its voice turn off as you ensure everyone is safe. That was close. Let's return to the Genesis with the shipment. Okay. And we got some protonite. That's gotta be great. That's not proto-molecule at all. Completely distinctually different. If you load the chests of protonite onto the ship, and you look for a registry of what could have happened, the engineers search through the few working terminals left, but all data appears to be corrupt. Make a security copy to be able to study it later. Okay.
Let's go
Apparently
back
I
to the
accept
station
that.
to inform Susan.
Yes, let's.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
X-Player's weapons do not correspond to the radiation we've been following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the slaver's base. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
Well, way to go, Randall Burton. Fucking slacker, you had one job. Go back to the space station and inform Susan of the situation. Go to the docks and meet up with Susan White. Okay. Pretty sure we're not supposed to be venting so many things out the back of our ship, but whatever. The hell was that about? Just kicked me out of warp. Proximity alert, maybe? I like how our dashboard is like all fried now too.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Oakley dokley.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
I like how much faster this ship is. X4 2.5 came out today? No way. Now what have they done? Mr. Carr, how are you doing? Doing a quick first look at Between the Stars. Pretty good so far. Pretty interesting. The controls are a little complex, but nothing wrong with that. Slow down. Am I on the wrong side of it again? Oh, am I supposed to be out there where the light is? Probably. There we go. Yeah, it did have an engine out. Much, much larger, too. I'm not sure. It seems very, very combat-oriented so far, though. Go over to the docks. After arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where your ship is located. In it, you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You've returned. Have you found anything? Susan looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. We found the freighter. There weren't any survivors. They were all dead, Susan. We were unable to do anything. They were violently butchered, and then go into greater detail explaining what exactly we saw. No, weren't any survivors. Susan looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers and begins to speak. That can't be. I knew the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? Yes. Well, at least there's some good news. Our crew is currently heavily invested in the repair work. Since you need the ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us. Could you process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor? Of course, we do that all the time. I was gonna do that anyway, really. You've obtained your first blueprint, and with it, the specified amount of materials you need to create the object within the department section of your inventory. In this section, you will find different areas of your ship that your crew members can work on. The engineering workshop allows the creation of objects via blueprints and the required material. The salvage workshop allows you to destroy weapons and systems to obtain resources. The sick bay is a zone designed to heal your crew members, life points, and diseases. The investigation center allows you to study different objects to progress in events, obtain cures to different viruses, and obtain blueprints that let you procure better weapons than those of standard quality. Press I to access the inventory, go to the department screen in the inventory, and scrap the raw protonite. I have to do everything. Go to departments, and scrap the protonite. And if I mouse over this, it'll go away. High yield amount of raw protonite requires processing before being useful in the fabrication of new devices. Okay, scrap it. Well, that was fast. Go to the department screen. Okay, we got it. Oh, and now we have to craft. So, engineering, ion reactor. It's going to take 500 of the 5,000 that we just got. Additional small reactor located on the outside of the ship's hull added to the reactors of our ship. Added to the reactors of our ship increases the power of the propellers. We have propellers? And offers a greater speed in combat, making our ship more difficult to hit. Now, I'm no math genius, but I think resistance and aerodynamics have a lot to do with propellers, or liquid dynamics. And I don't think we have either of those things, but okay. It's just a nickname. Alright, we got it. And now what the hell? Oh god, did I fuck this up already? Scrap the raw protonite with the obtained material, fabricate an ion reactor. Did. Oh, I have to actually complete it? I see. Susan examines the ion reactor closely. An excellent job. With this, we'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. I have another favor to ask you in the meantime while we finish things up. Speak with me when you are ready to go. And she took away our ion reactor. Oakley So we just said, of course, we got a machine gun, and I think we had the majority of the rest of the shit on our ship already. So, yeah, very curious, like, if we actually use those things, like if there's another part of the game that we haven't checked out yet, or do we just sell those? Is that vendor trash kind of stuff? I don't know. So what do we got going on? Investigate the area and recover the cargo. We have 2 more of the exact same mission. Odd. And were we supposed to talk to her, or do we just continue to run missions? Accept the contract the inspector, but I don't see the inspector. Oh, it says, wait, in order to repair the ship, we'll need 9 reactor. This wouldn't usually be a problem. Right. So we've already done that one. So it must be that one? No, I'm in the wrong thing or something. Station, active contracts. These are tasks. The inspection. We stopped receiving protonite shipments. After the attack on the freighter, we can't guarantee the commercial route security to the mining stations in this sector. Inspector Howard Huggins must fill out this his forms immediately, transport him, and evaluate the station's status. Okay. We can do that, I think. I can't remember how do I get out of here?
Well, we have a long way to go. We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
Yeah, so suck it, Howard.
So now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The
Did you
last
sure a
prototype
weapon
shipment
fire?
was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
Sounds very intimidating. See, that sounded like somebody was firing back there. How's it going? Uh-oh, I'm gonna hit that rock. I'm gonna hit that rock right there, because I was reading chat. Oh god. How's it going, Reg? Oh god. Should I have repaired? I just noticed that our dashboard is still all sparking. I see engines.
What the hell? These transport ships are not ours.
It seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
At any moment in the game, you can access photo mode. In it, time will halt and you will have complete control over the camera. Really? Press P to enter photo mode. Okay. I was kind of hoping that it would let me read the rest of that while I'm in photo mode. How do I get out of photo mode? If I don't want to take a fucking picture. There we go.
The
Escape.
foreman finds out, heads will roll.
Oh, now I've taken to the second one. Was I supposed to take a photograph of the ships or something? though? I didn't get a. I don't know. I just figured it would stay up, so I didn't read the rest of that. Take a picture. There we go. Glamour shots for space stations. Great.
Captain, we have to go back to the station now.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm. I found it.
Oh, this guy's cute.
Captain, there's no sign of activity on the station.
It looks completely abandoned.
Yeah, it looks
We should
pretty
dock and
fucked.
discover what's going on here.
I don't want to dock.
I'll stay on the ship. Covering your backs.
Fucking Huggins. So, have any of you guys been playing X4 lately? Have you checked out what's in 2.5? And did they fix it? Is it all fixed? Can we go back to it? I'm not seeing a light this time. I like how the little thing tells me to slow down. Oh, okay, I just have to... Well, wait. Why is it red now? It's fine. Main entry. A shadowy ruined entrance gives way to an abandoned station. The dock bay doors open, and the captain and her crew arrive to a great reception hall. Currently only has emergency lights on that show the remains of broken furniture strewn around the floor, forming large mounds of rubble. We need to activate the generators, look for survivors, or continue our advance. Let's keep looking. You advance through one of the hallways, guided only by the emergency lights. On the walls, you can see scratch marks and blood illuminated softly. Great. After a while advancing, you reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you can see a small keycard reader currently operational. We need to reactivate the energy flow in order to advance. Maybe we could open a breach by firing at it, or we could use a small explosive to open our way. That seems totally safe on a space station. Let's go with explosive. Let's go ahead and start to reactivate power. You search the chamber for an energy terminal to re-establish the systems. After a few minutes, you find a room that contains generators. Haijin? Jung? I don't know. Head of the engineer team. Captain. So from now on, we're going to refer to him as that guy. We've detected an anomaly in the generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. Okay, so take two of them, put them together in one. There's no need, I can fix it myself. Aptitude 7+. Go ahead, try it. Systems upgrade 4+. Or maybe it's best we leave the station. Let's try it. Roll the dice. Nice. Your crew system upgrade level allows you to succeed. Thank you for the follow, Kellen. The team analyzes the damage with minute care and prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they've constructed an apparatus that allows the energy flow to temporarily function. Great job, team. Let's continue. With the lights on, you can see the description in the destruction in the chamber much better. A dust cloud envelops the area. Among the remains of the rubble protrude now buried human remains. You continue through the chamber when suddenly you hear one of the bodies still breathing. Let's help him, or he could be an enemy. It's best not to do anything. Shoot him in the face just in case he's got an alien in his chest. It is not a third option, and I'm disappointed. Let's help him. Upon digging out the body, you find the crewman is still alive. Badly wounded man. They came. We resisted. The man moves his arm slowly and pulls out an ID card. He hands it to you, and the light fades from his eyes. Rest. We need to find out what happened here. You advance through one of the hallways. On the walls, you can see the scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you can see a small keycard reader, so we're back to where we were before. Can you try to hack the terminal? Systems upgrade 2. Gotta get 2 or more. And they don't count, they don't add up, so we got 5 and 3. Yes! The engineering team gets to work and starts manipulating the terminal. A few minutes later, you hear an electronic sound, and the bay lights flash a few times. Before your eyes, the door swings open, allowing your entry. Continue. You advance through the hallway and search different rooms that you find. You arrive to the bridge where a log of recent dockings or events must be. The large computer that occupies the room is completely destroyed. You continue advancing through the smaller chambers without any luck, finding anyone, nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops, you find plans for a weapons prototype. Maybe your engineers could make use of them. Let's leave the station. There's nothing left to see. Okay, so we're out of here. We just went in, looted a bunch of shit, and I guess we're leaving.
So? We've looked over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening.
We have to inspect the last station.
I think I've had enough. We should head back.
This oversteps your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You can come with us, or you can stay here. You decide.
This is an outrage! You guys are kidnapping me!
Preparing the jettison hatch for immediate exit.
I like this computer.
Alright, fine. I'll go with you.
That's what I was thinking too when she said you can stay here. I wasn't thinking the station. I meant like, you know, right here. Just pop your ass out a hatch. I don't know, I think the biggest part of the learning curve with this game, outside of some of the controls, is going to be the mechanics that are all involved in the combat. Because dodging just seems really, really difficult. They don't seem to be able to dodge either. So, but there's got to be some kind of trick to it. Like, I'm at 36% hull right now. We are almost dead. A smart man would head back over to the station and repair. But, no, we're gonna do the inspection. You finally arrive at the last station. After hearing Inspector Huggins' complaints the entire time, you can't wait to finish the mission. Everything looks calm on the station, then suddenly a group of ships appear in the area, and they are pirate ships. You recognize Ex Plio's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. There's no time to lose. You order crew to prepare to defend the station. Everyone to your posts. And
Captain,
this is how we died.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn the ship around.
Control yourself, Mr. Huggins. We won't abandon any innocents. Crew, stay alert. We'll hold off the enemy attack.
So I'm going like all power to shields. And that guy's too far away for me to actually hit him. But I'm hoping that our nuke will. Get him, Nuki. Oh, and I should probably turn more frequently as well. Did I hit him? I hit him. Yes. Sweet. And I see that some of these guys have, like, green numbers. So I wonder what that's actually indicating. I wonder if I should start to use these other options, too. I have no idea what any of them do. Oh, okay, that one's an EMP. I read through them very, very briefly, but that was it. So, like, is that guy an ally? Since he doesn't have a red number there? We are getting dicked on. I'm just throwing landmines out everywhere. I guess they're not landmines out in space, are they? Just mines. Stop shooting me, sir. 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 Let's be reasonable here. If you hold still, I can kill you more easily. Oh, that was it? Okay. Cloaking seems good for shield recovery. Did it? Did it give him a burst? After the skirmish, the mining station's director thanks you. Thanks, Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. We're lucky you arrived when you did. Are these attacks normal, or you are safe now? Does this happen a lot? Director responds in a nervous tone. No, the area is usually very peaceful, but the past few days there have been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships, but this exceeds any other incident we've had to date. Do you have any information that could be deemed useful? Interesting. Similar to... I don't really know. I'm not sure. I don't think that I've tried Rebel Galaxy. Does? Yeah, I didn't get hit at least. I guess that's true. He asked the director if he has any relevant information that could shed some light on the pirates' intentions. He responds, I have no idea what they could want besides our protonite. Although an attack of this scale just isn't logical. Oh, wait a moment. The director disappears from the visor only to return a short time later. I've been informed that we've recovered an encrypted transmission on one of the ships. Maybe it'll help you. So we got some corrupted data.
Captain, the corrupt transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Now I'm all nervous to actually move anywhere because I drop mines all over the place. And I can't see them. Then before I grab this last one, let me actually check what we're getting. So we're getting protonite, synthetic minosite, calcinite, and monies. Okay. With our whopping 11% hull. It's alright. Everything outside of that last 1% is just for show, right? 242 credits, protonite, synthetic minosite, light cannon of the Republic, high quality, and a bulletproof vest. Okay. I'm still unsure whether we're supposed to actually, like, stock up on sniper rifles and, machine guns and vests and all that stuff. It is definitely a pretty game, isn't it? I don't mind it. It's not too bad. I think, even though I haven't tried Rebel Galaxy, it does appear to be more of an RPG type thing. I don't know if it has sandbox mode or anything. We just kind of hopped into the prologue. And since it seemed to have some sort of a story going with it, I figured that'd be a good time to start the stream and do our first look. I would imagine, yes. I know that our ship is being repaired right now. We were in a big old battleship that got totally fucked. So we're in a little tiny loner ship. So I would imagine there are several ships in the game. I haven't noticed if we can equip things to the actual crew yet or not. Let's see if we can... They haven't walked me through that part yet, but we'll see if we can figure it out when we dock up. Well, wait a minute. We can do our inventory from here. Crew members. Julia. Projectiles. Okay, so they have medals. They have upgrades that we can give them, but it doesn't look like I throw equipment on them. Charisma, aptitude, leadership, and luck. Huh. Different skills. So I would kind of imagine that they were trying to keep this a little bit more basic. You have to mouse over to see what the actual symbols represent. Medicine, investigation, and shields. We have 2 vacancies right now. Let's see. Oh, I forgot we had an injury. So heal them. And I would imagine that takes a certain amount of time that they have to be in the sick bay for them to actually get healed. Yeah, and it looks like it's going in real time. Interesting. Then we have a research lab. Coded data that we've received on our latest missions. Once we have the data in full, we'll be able to conduct an investigation in order to decipher it. We can also study the cloaking generator, apparently. An advanced optical cloaking system makes our ship more difficult to detect. Although the enemy ships can still locate our position by radar, we will be much more difficult to reach. I love the animation over here on the right-hand side. And it does change depending on what, like, module I'm clicking on. And a hacking drone. Launches a drone capable of infiltrating the enemy's computer systems and controlling them for a brief period of time. Interesting. So, should we research something? Why not? Okay. I don't know why that kicked me out of there, but that's fine.
Our work here is done. Let's head back to the station.
I think I need a vacation.
Me too, man. Oh, okay, that sounded like a blaster firing from Star Wars. That sound was ships entering hyperjump or hyperspeed or whatever it was. Hello, Toloya. We're trying out Between the Stars. Yeah, Adam. Oh, I was upside down. My bad. No, not really. But we might have to start rotating Total War in on some other stuff. Just because there's so many new things coming out that we want to cover. I wanted to get at least a first look in on Between the Stars. Today is its release day. And then we'll probably play this or Total War until the new DLC for Kerbal Space Program comes out, and I believe that that's supposed to happen at the end of the month. So Pulsar ship repair, let's go here first. Is there more content in the demo that you can download? I believe that the time on release should be within the next like couple hours. So once back on the station, Howard says his goodbyes with a few words and leaves the group. Susan comes up to you with more cheerful demeanor. We're finally back. Oh, sorry. You're finally back. Inspector Huggins looked a bit out of place. Did everything go well? Best not to ask, or is there any place in the sector that isn't ridden with death? Probably best not to ask. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Susan looks away for a few seconds, but recomposes herself and resumes the chat rapidly. In any case, we have good news. It was tough, but your ship's repairs have been completed. I guess this is goodbye. Don't be strangers and come visit us if you're ever back in this sector. Of course. We'll see each other again, or I hope we never come back here. We'll be nice.
Captain, our scanners detect multiple signals in the area. Maybe we should investigate them before warping to Tacit Stella. Perhaps someone needs our help.
You're fired, Randall. Don't ever think again. We've got... Okay, so that's to head back up to the Genesis. Let's go check the commercial zone. Oh, nice. He's, looks like he's almost done cooking. Excellent. So he's out of there. Let's go ahead and grab all that, too. Ooh, we got all kinds of stuff. Argonic crystal, calcinite. We don't have any quantum core. Hardened uravite. Synthetic minusite. And a shitload of protonite now. We don't have any black argax. We don't have any quantum cores or refined siderium, though. Whatever that shit is. So... we got all kinds of shit that we've pulled off of other people's ships. But I don't see a research... Oh, here we go. Okay. So I probably should have just skipped that one and waited and try... Yeah, we just started playing. We are an hour in. We're just doing a quick first look. Come on, hurry up. Research status 0 of 4 parts of the blueprint needed. Oh, okay, so we're just reverse engineering modules so that we can make them ourselves. I get it. I kind of dig it. Matter of fact, I don't know. Actually, an hour is probably good enough for a first look, don't you think? Oh, I can add... Wait, what? What have I done? So we have multiple, so I can queue them up? What do we got? We got a mine launcher that we can take apart, pulse generator, cloaking generator, nuclear missile launcher. Still have that corrupt data. Can I research that? I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what the list down here is or what's going on, but now I only have the cancel option. It says it's cooking it. I don't know. Scrapping workshop. Well, I don't want to scrap any of this until I figure out whether we can research it or not. But I think we're going to dig right back into this one tomorrow. Today's actually our day off, so Deb's just chilling on the couch right now so that we can take a quick first look. I am glad to see that the internet's holding up, though. We were having a hell of a lot of problems last week, so hopefully we won't run into any problems. This is ongoing projects, current ones of data. Yeah, and maybe only 2 at a time or something like that. So I think we'll just save it here and we'll load up from this point tomorrow. Let's go check out our new ship, though. I haven't accepted any missions, so I'm just gonna need to redock, but let's take a look at this thing while it's fixed. Oh, look at that. Much more better. Very nice. I don't know, the camera controls are a little difficult since it's, you have to mouse toward the edge to really rotate. Looks good, though. Check out the weapons. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. I have no idea, like if you're asking if, you know, we could have missions that are up above us and down below us. I have no clue because I haven't seen like a scanner map or anything like that. So I would think that everything is on a plane, that everything is roughly, you know, in line. And I know that you can, like, we can translate upward and downward, but I don't know what the limitations of that are going to be quite yet. I do not know. Let's go ahead and just dock back up, and then I'm going to call it a day. You know, and I don't know what we're going to do today. I've been having a lot of fun with Total War off stream, though. Since the internet went out, I still was playing, and I just won my first game on easy, mind you, as Lubai. So that was refreshing. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh god. Oh, we almost died there. Oh dear. Oh yeah, we can turn around and on all axes. We have rotate, we have pitch and yaw, we can translate left and right, upward and downward. We could fly around any part of the station and take a look at it from any orientation or vantage point that we might want. And the docking ports are all over the place. Like, there's some over here, there's some over here, a couple on the front, another one down here with a different ship attached to it. I believe we're over on this side. Like, so fully 3D and everything. Just not sure if we'll get missions, like if there would be a station directly above us, way the hell out there, or if it's more like, you know, a level, like a disc kind of thing. Don't really know. But I'm going to call it for today. That was our first look at Between the Stars. And if it's not out now, it should be out in maybe an hour or two. I think it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. He said that there were about 7 hours left, so might be about 3 or 4 hours, I guess, actually. But I think it'll be out by noon Mountain Time, which is my time. Trying to find it up here. Let me look. Let me check my Discord. It'll be out, let's see, he said in 7 hours at almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So it should be out in the next hour, I think. I think at about 10 o'clock my time. So pick it up on Steam and let me know what you think. We'll probably take another look at it tomorrow. Yeah, I think we will. And I will see you guys then. Have a good night, guys. Oh, we should throw a host out to somebody too, shouldn't we? Because that's what we do. Discover. Let's see who's on. Who's on and who's doing what. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thrown up on the YouTubes. I don't usually stream today. Let's see, Mr. Steekser is on. I don't see anybody playing this, unfortunately. Should we go check out some Kerbal Space Program? Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Oh, actually, London is playing this. Let's go say hi to London. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta wait for the ad. And make sure that he is in fact indeed on. Hurry up, ad. Oh yeah, he's totally playing. Cool. I don't know, but I'll check while we're over there. Let me throw you guys a couple links. We're gonna go say hi to London Gaming for fun. Really cool guy. Plays a lot of sci-fi stuff. He was playing Anno 1800 while we were playing. Just an all-around really cool dude to hang out with, and we're gonna go and just drop him a quick host and stop by and say hi. Have a good night, guys. I'll talk to you over in his chat. Bye-bye.